Summer is almost here, but we have to get through spring first. And when I think of spring, the first thing that comes to mind is a picnic in the park or enjoying a late afternoon lunch with some good friends in the sun. And that's exactly what I got up to last week. Take a look. As a busy mom, there's nothing like having a free afternoon to spend with friends. So I've invited a few guests over to just put our feet up and welcome spring. But before we get to that, I've got a shopping list to get through. I've been given some homework.
Being surrounded by floral kingdoms outside the city, Bonnie brought that spring country feel with these pincushions. Buying in-season fruit and veg is tastier and cheaper. You leave a far smaller carbon footprint, support local suppliers, and encourage sustainable farming.
I've got all my ingredients now, and it's of course time to pay. And for that, I'll be using my Diners Club credit card, the everyday card for everyday needs.
Diners Club South Africa gives members even more choice with the introduction of a credit card, and for new members, a minimum repayment of 3% per month. You can also use the card to obtain cash over the counter or at an ATM. Very convenient, as is the events team Tina Maritz and her husband Hannes, who Bonnie had asked to cater her spring feast.
Wow, Tina, you've absolutely transformed the ingredients I got. I mean, look at these strawberries.
Oh yes, that's for our starter a bit later, which is a balsamic marinated strawberry salad.
Okay, wonderful. What is on the menu?
For starters, the strawberry salad. Then for mains, we're going to have some pork, apple and sage stuffed chicken breasts. Then we'll have asparagus and orange salad with that, and some slow roasted butternut and beetroot. And then for dessert, we're going to have a plum galette.
Okay, so Tina, how can I help you? Because I want to be able to say to my friends that I did lend a hand.
Oh, wonderful. We're going to put this on here, and then you can grab some of the plum slices.
Right, so that is an almond and butter mixture?
Butter and a bit of golden caster sugar.
Wow. So now do we place the plums on top?
Plums can go on top.
And if your plums still have a bit of an early season crunch in them, what can you do to maybe soften them?
Well, usually in the beginning of season, fruit tend to be not as sweet as they would be. So you can definitely drench them with honey or just sprinkle them with a bit of icing sugar.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're just going to tuck in the sides. Just like this.
That's nicely done. You can tell you've been doing this for a while.
Comes with a lot of practice.
Tina grew up in Stellenbosch in a family of 8, so catering to large parties is practically second nature to her.
Just some eggs so it bakes nicely.
Gets that nice golden color.
That's it. You've also been doing this.
Yeah. I've learned a few tricks in the kitchen.
So now it's ready for the oven.
Okay, wonderful. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it comes out. So how long does it go into the oven for?
50 minutes, but halfway through you cover it with foil so it just doesn't brown too much.
Okay.
Tina's husband and decor specialist Hannes was transforming the dining space for the occasion.
Hannes, this is looking amazing, and as you can see, I'm appropriately dressed, and it was all a coincidence.
Gorgeous. You look gorgeous.
Thank you. So what's the theme for our table setting today?
Well, we're celebrating spring today. So we got the most amazing, colorful flowers and fresh produce from next to the road, from the shops. And we just decided to cover this whole table with splashes of color.
Wow, absolutely amazing. And I can see it's quite a rustic feel. You've got some beetroot tops of it.
Yes, yes. So the main idea is to make use of what you have in your house. So most of the time you will have beetroot and you sometimes think you can only eat it. But just having these half pieces of cut beetroot can be lovely on the table for that organic feel.
Yes.
So it gives a feel of it's growing out of the table.
Oh, I think my guests are going to be very impressed.
Oh, I hope so. I really hope so. Bonnie, I actually have something that you can help me with.
Yay.
It's a very interesting method that we're using now. If you want something fresh, because we're celebrating spring, we are making use of fruit as oasis. Because most of the time you don't just have pretty vases in your cupboard. So we're going to make use of a papaya to actually put in the flowers. The thing is, it's already fresh, it is already dense, so you can just put it in there and your flowers will last as well, as if it's standing in water.
That's amazing.
And then we're going to put in all these poppies, piece by piece, and build a kind of garden in the papaya.
So do we keep the pips in?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. To have that organic feel to the table.
Yeah. It must be good for the flowers as well.
Yes, because it's so moist already. And the thing is, you don't have to throw away the papaya as you do the oasis.
That's amazing. Okay, so what flowers are available this season?
Well, this is the prettiest time of the year. So we have the most amazing, amazing flowers. We have the azaleas, that is my absolute favorite at the moment. And of course, the blossoms are absolutely gorgeous. And the spin cushions, quite bold, that are growing all around now, yes. Okay, well, Bonnie, great job. I'm going to take it just like this, and we place it right in here, and we're ready.
That looks amazing. Well, my guests have started to arrive, so I'm going to go welcome them. Thank you so much.
Awesome, it's a pleasure.
The idea is to work with what you've got, like the blossoms and fresh produce so abundant at this time of year. Bonnie had invited her city friends to do what communities in the countryside do, welcoming in the new season with feasts and festivals. Be creative and spontaneous, not overthinking or complicating anything. Rather keep it understated and focus on the main reason you have your friends over, having a ball.
Voila! Oh my goodness, this looks very lovely.
Bonnie felt brilliant, having seized the day and made the most of her free hours. For those one-of-a-kind moments or everyday convenience, your Diners Club credit card is perfect for you. So make the best things in life easier and more rewarding.
Well, I've had an insanely wonderful time, and thank you so much to the Crack Events Coordination team and to Diners Club for this incredible experience. I've certainly enjoyed it. Cheers, ladies. Wow, that was so much fun hanging out with my girlfriends. Speaking of special guests, we have a special guest joining us in the loft today to cook us our next meal. Zola Nene, the resident chef of the Morning Espresso Show.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank
you look
you.
like spring.
Oh, you look always like spring.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And our kitchen looks like spring. What
It
are we
does,
making?
all bright and colourful. We're talking afternoon tea, and I'm going to make one of my special treats that should always be on your afternoon tea table.
Nice. I can't wait. Don't go away when we return.
Express yourself.
Experience the world in a way less limited. Apply today at dinersclub.co.za.